Now, you may have heard this catchy song about the Biden family that's going around the internet and the laptop from hell. The song is called Rudolph's Laptop, and here's part of it.
And for the big guy is a lot of dough. You said nobody would ever know. Shame on Rudolph, what have you done? You imbecile. Shame on Rudolph, you thought you were invincible. Laptop from hell, they called it. Laptop and memory hold it. Ghost only took it down. No sweat was safe and sound. Laptop from hell, they called it. Laptop and memory hold it. Mix and crack cocaine. And China and Ukraine.
That song was written and performed by Ariel Pink and Winston Marshall, who are musicians and friends of this show. Now, Winston is the host of the podcast Marshall Matters on The Spectator. Ariel and Winston, thanks so much for joining us. How did you come up with this song?
It wasn't planned. I just flew to UK to visit Winston, and we had a day in the studio, and yeah, just thought we would drop a song for the holidays. So
A little Christmas cheer?
yeah, thought it'd be a hoot.
Well, I think your topic is obviously well chosen given the experiences that both of you have had with censorship. I talked a little bit earlier about the censorship around Hunter Biden's laptop. And Winston, you came from a band, Mumford & Sons, big fan of the music, and you made a tough choice to actually be one of those people who chose freedom of speech over kowtowing to censorship. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Well, Tulsi, thank you so much for having us on the show. And it's a great pleasure to talk about this song, which I should add was really meant as a little bit of silliness. Rudolph's laptop's been captured and it's ruined Christmas for Santa. He's not only his libidinous and lewd behavior has been caught on tape by himself, but also he has a penchant for filming himself taking crack cocaine. And Santa's business deals with the Ukraine and China were also revealed on the laptop. It was a disastrous Christmas for Father Christmas, sadly. And but big tech came to the rescue, or at least you have to hear the song to hear exactly what happened. You obviously, we were joking about the Hunter Biden laptop, which of course you've reported on your show that much of the mainstream media have been ignoring, and oddly a lot of the music industry seem to ignore. But we, Ariel and myself, are big free speech fans, and very happy that the Twitter files has happened, which has revealed what's been going on between big tech and government, your government, FBI, DNC, etc., as you've been recovering. And I should say I've been covering it on my podcast, Marshall Matters with The Spectator. So yeah, we thought we'd just have a bit of fun with the song, really. So it's kind of very surreal that we're now talking about it on your show on national television.
Yes, it is. Something that's created a little bit of fun, but my gosh, there's so much meaning and so much truth there as well. Ariel, you've been impacted by a lot of those who Winston was just talking about. I've had my own experiences, but when we talk about you guys as artists, as musicians, and what we like to think is that America is a country where we can all express ourselves freely, especially those who are artists. You've had a different experience and you're still struggling with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm struggling with it, but you know, they're out of the ashes come, you know, there's a rebirth of some sort. So hopefully there'll be some positive things. Maybe I'll be on some podcasts more often. I think maybe this is my future.
There you go.
Or maybe I'll do politics. I don't know.
Well, I think you guys really
on a positive
you guys have set the standard. Yeah, go ahead.
On a positive note, Hemingway said of Dostoevsky that he was forged in Siberia as a sword is forged, a writer is forged in injustice. And I think that there's a lot of censorship and all this cancel culture stuff, but it will make better artists. And so I'm quite hopeful that these experiences, horrid as they've been, and Ariel went through one of the most horrible examples, who's cancelled something he didn't even do. Right. But I think despite these things that are happening, there will be great art that emerges from it, and I remain hopeful.
That's a wonderful message, and I hope other artists who are concerned about being able to express their art and their voice look at your examples and listen to what you've just said. Thank you both so much for taking the time to join us, and thanks for what you're doing.
Thanks so much, Tulsi. Thank you.
Thank you, Tulsi.
Bye, Winston.